Hello. So in this week we are talking about it's assistive technology. Um, One of the things that you wanted us to touch on was three of the six categories that she stated in her article: existence, communication, positioning, mobility, physical education, environmental interactions. So some of the equipment that she had mentioned was message boards, FM systems, picture systems, and then also wheelchairs, braces, and tilt tables. But when you really think about assistive technology, there are so many different learning devices that we can assist children with disabilities that help with listening, math, organization and memory, reading and writing. So some of the different things can be abbreviation expanders, excuse me, alternative keyboards, which we saw in one that I'll touch on in a minute, audiobooks, electronic math sheets, freeform database of software, optical character recognitions. There's portable keyboards, alternative keyboards, which I talked about. Let's see, proofreading programs, portable word processors. I mean, you could go on and on, talking spell checkers, word prediction programs to help children. I think that when I was going through this assignment, one of the oh, excuse me, this morning, my notes are messed up. I like to blend that Intel keyboard USB that we were that he went through. I found it fantastic that they had all the different features, especially different keyboards, so you can specialize it to the student to make sure that the student is getting what they need out of it. But I liked how even if they didn't have like use of their hand, that you could make it where until they stopped, the letters wouldn't go on there. Also, I think it's fantastic that they have all this technology. I don't personally work with special ed children at the moment. That is my minor. And I've taken a lot of special ed classes already. But one of the things, I had talked to a couple of people who actually do work with the special ed kids, and I was actually surprised to learn, well, kind of, but not really, that the schools have pretty much just gone to iPads and then apps on there that do the stuff for the children mainly, that they don't have as much assisted technology in the classrooms as they did. I think more to simplify it for the teachers, for the student, and maybe not to cause so much distractions with the other students. But some of the things that they have out there that are great for children who have more learning disabilities that aren't being utilized kind of saddens me. I think that each child should have the opportunity to be able to use the equipment that's tailored to them. I don't really know that an app on an iPad is great, especially if a teacher is sitting there with a student. I do understand students who can't communicate except for like maybe pointing to a yes or a no or this letter or that letter. There are some instances where the disabilities do need addressed that way, but I think unless the apps are tailored to that student, that they don't work as effectively. That's just my own opinion. I really wish that things were a little bit, don't get me wrong, the assistive technology is very advanced. I just don't think, maybe it's not that they don't take advantage of it. Maybe the school districts that I've talked to people in, which aren't even in the state I live in, I know what they use at the schools where my children go, which are actually iPads too, with the apps. But like, these are in different states, and this is three different states. So I just don't know if the school districts don't have the money or if they actually just feel like one device with apps is the way to go. Um, but I feel like if there's more that a child needs to be on speed, that they should definitely try and find that balance somewhere. Anyway, that's all I have.